today exercising our constitutional rights, we absolutely are having a violation of our constitutional rights. The infringement of the federal government, the overreach right now is absolutely unbelievable. We have to stand up against this. Yes, they are trying to force IHC's hand into taking away our individual autonomy as individuals, and we will not stand for it. And it is IHC's moral obligation to also stand up against tyranny. As you see here, where the people fear the government, you have tyranny. IHC's fearing the government. They don't want to lose their funds, right? Where the government fears the people, you have liberty. That is what we are about in America, is individual liberty. Yes, thank you.
IHC's threatening y'all with your jobs. Correct?
Absolutely. So I currently work part-time in the emergency department. I've been a nurse practitioner in the emergency department here for the last 6 years as a contracted employee. I have natural immunity to COVID, robust immunity. When I asked if this mandate would cover natural immunity, I was met with the response from my bosses that they are assuming that I am refusing vaccination and they will work on getting my shifts covered. So essentially I will be fired at the end of the year for making a personal health decision for myself. Given that I have natural immunity, I will now be fired for making that personal decision.
How do you want to see this all resolve itself?
I want to see people willing to stand up for our constitutional rights. Whether you are an individual, whether you are a large corporation, we have a moral obligation to stop complying with tyranny. The federal government has absolutely no legal authority to enforce this, and we absolutely should be fighting this. Even if it was legal, we've learned in history, just because something is legal does not make it moral. We have an obligation to stand up for our constitutional rights.
Michelle, that's all I have. Is there anything else you'd like to add about today, tomorrow, going forward?
Come on down, support us.
Yeah, I would just say, come on down, support us. We're here until 3 o'clock today. Or when is this going to air?
Probably 5.
Oh, okay.
after the Notre Dame football game.
Okay.
Announced next Saturday.
Yeah, so we'll also be gathering next Saturday, November 13th, up at the Murray Hospital, the Murray Intermountain Hospital at noon. If people want to come support us, we all need to do our parts to stand up against this tyranny.
Anything else?
Anything else? You guys, thanks for coming. I think we'll have a lot more that are gathering in since we're just right here at the noon hour. So really why we're here, right? People keep asking, why are you here? A lot of us here are healthcare providers who are being affected by this mandate, right? For those of you who don't know me, I am Michelle Tanner. I am a board-certified family nurse practitioner. I have worked in the emergency department here for the last 6 years. And as you all know that are here, we had an email sent out to us notifying us that if we do not comply with vaccination by the end of the year, we will essentially be fired. Now, I want to make it clear, I, for one, am not against vaccine. In fact, in general, I am very pro-vaccination. What I am is I am anti-mandate. That's what we have to come together on. We have to unite on freedom, on bodily autonomy, on weighing risks versus benefits for ourselves. For me personally, I was pregnant throughout COVID, I was nursing my baby, and then I caught COVID and thankfully recovered and have natural immunity. I am now choosing not to subject myself to a vaccination that I do not need. That is my personal decision and my God-given inalienable right to make that decision. We are forgetting about the Constitution. People will say, oh, poor Intermountain, they're only doing it because the government's forcing them to. To that I say yes and no. Absolutely, Biden, we know, has had a complete overreach. It's completely illegal what he is trying to enforce. In fact, many states, including our great state of Utah, is fighting it. This mandate from Intermountain is entirely premature. And let's face it, even if it was legal for Biden to do what he's doing, which it's absolutely not, even if it was, it is immoral to comply with immoral mandates, which that's exactly what's going on. We have the 14th Amendment. We have equal protection under the law. Sure, if someone's truly a private business, but guess what? Intermountain, they are funded in part by our tax dollars. They get government handouts. What about all this COVID relief money that came out of our tax dollars? They cannot violate our constitutional rights. We have equal protection under the law, and we will stand up for that all day long. And I know each of you are here as well. So this is what it's about. My sign says, where the people fear the government, you have tyranny. That's what we are witnessing right now, is tyranny. These big corporations, let's face it, they're afraid of being cut off by their crack dealer government that's feeding them money. That's what it's about. They have to stand up. We have to stand up as individuals. We are past the point in this country of worrying about losing our jobs. If we don't take a stand now, we will not have a country left to defend. If you think vaccine mandates on workers is where this agenda ends, you really, really need to pull your head out of the stand. They are coming for the children next. There's already talk of refusing health care to people who are unvaccinated, which is an entirely different story, immoral. Oh. Here, should I step up here so y'all can actually see me? So that's what this gathering is about. This is not about being for a vaccine or against a vaccine. This is about our God-given inalienable rights and standing up for it. This is our First Amendment right here to gather. I also want to give a big thank you to a lot of you who have been very supportive of me. As you've heard, I am a newly elected city councilwoman for the city of St. George, and I believe this is why I was elected. I will be a voice for the people. That's what this country is. We, the people. Individualism versus collectivism. This country, we value individualism, and we will not let our federal government, we will not let a giant corporation trample on our constitutional rights. Now, I want you to also hear from other healthcare workers here who are being affected. Lindsay and Daniel are amazing. They've both been treating COVID in our ICU for the last 2 years. They are here also protesting the mandate, and I think it's important that we hear from any healthcare worker here who wants to talk about how they are being affected by these unconstitutional mandates. Thank you.
So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Lindsay, and I am an ICU nurse here at this hospital. I've been working in the ICU for 2 years, been a nurse for almost 4, and you know, the whole goal here is to stand up for our rights and our freedoms. You know, this vaccine mandate is an illegal overreach of our federal government. You know, our 10th Amendment protects us from the federal government making these types of trying to gather this type of power. And that's what we have our Constitution amendments for, is for us. We are the ones that govern and make decisions for us, not our federal government. Our to stand up for our freedoms now before it's too late, because it is going to be a spiral downhill if we don't do it now. I want to thank you all for all your support, because the support and the numbers are what matters. If we don't have the support and the numbers, people are afraid to stand up and fight. So thank you. I get emotional because you guys are the ones that are amazing. It's not us. We can't do this without you. So thank you. We love you. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
I got threatened here with not getting 2 life-saving surgeries because I didn't want to get a COVID shot or test. I refused the test, and they threatened me and said, well, you're not going to get the surgeries. I said, really? Really? You are going to put my life on the line because I won't take a test. You are violating my patient's rights. Bring me my patient's Bill of Rights. That's what I said to them. You know what they did? They stopped talking about it because I was standing on my rights and freedom. I will not give them up. I will rather die than submit to tyranny. We're not going to do that. The hospital workers are doing the same. They're refusing the shot. They will rather lose their job than take the shot. If you want to take the shot, go ahead. We are saying, go ahead. But we're not taking it. IHC workers are refusing the jab. IHC is saying, no jab, no job. No job, no job in America, really? Where is our freedom of conscience? Where is that freedom to choose? How has IHC become a tyrant? How are they going to serve us here in this community? And the mandates are unethical. Healthcare heroes to zeros. Really? You're a nurse?
I'm an extern here at the hospital.
Oh, are you? Oh my gosh. Thank you for coming out. Yeah, we're standing with you here. So,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Started on Friday, and they want to mandate it.
They wanted to
by
mandate it.
January 5th, so.
They wanted to get me vaccinated, and I said no.
Yeah. Well, you're taking the side of the Lord, so, He'll bless all of us, because, my wife's job is also on the line. But,
People are losing their jobs, even if they like it. People who've worked in the healthcare field for years are being fired because of this mandate, and it's just not right. People who want to help other people are being fired for something that is just not right.
Thank you for the statement. I appreciate that. We're going to put that all on
Thank you.
Satan's plan of freedom to choose. Mandates lead to socialism. What happened to the Nuremberg Code? My body, my choice. What happened to HIPAA? Right, exactly. They're going to keep records now. Every employee or every employer has to keep medical records. Can you freaking believe this? This is unreal. Let's go, Brandon! Breaking with sovereignty, or breaking free with sovereignty. Yes, absolutely. Let me call my own shots. Yes, let me call my own shots. I'm not anti-vax. I'm pro-freedom. Freedom, not force. Come on, man. No mandates in Utah. Come on. Mandates, no mandates. Yes to freedom. Hero to zero. What a shame. IHC, my goodness, IHC. What a shame. Half my fight today is your freedom. Tomorrow, health passports, part 2, not the first time. They've done it before. The tyranny stops when we all just say no. United non-compliance. We will not comply. We will not comply. We will not comply. We will not comply. IHC is mandating vaccines to their employees. No jab, no job. Can you believe this? No jab, no job in America? Come on, really? Hey, where is our freedom? When are we going to stand up for freedom? Well, we have over 1,000 people here standing up for freedom. Freedom, not fear. Unmasked, unmuscled, unvaccinated, and unafraid. Informed consent challenge lists the 3 top ingredients of the vaccine as the pros and cons of each ingredient. A mandate isn't law. is when two men go to dinner.
We will not comply!
We will not comply! We will not comply! We will not comply!
Just say no!
Freedom of choice first and always. Stop the mandates. Last year's hero fired. Wake up! Stop mandatory vaccination passports will lead to the mark of the beast.
I haven't met her before. How you doing? This is my...
Tyrants. The administration of this hospital are tyrants. They are denying people their right to work. It's a right. We have a right to work. We're being discriminated. It's total discrimination. They're going to fire their employees. They're going to fire their best employees. IHC says no jab, no job. That's what they're telling their employees is no jab, no job. How is that happening here in America? We are the land of the free and the home of the brave. We're not the land of the sheep and the home of the lame. We are the land of the free, the home of the brave. There has been over 1,000 people standing here today. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for standing up and defending people's rights. We have a right to defend and choose. And IHC is denying the right to work to their own employees. A lot of them are saying no to the jab. A lot of them, nurses, doctors, hospital workers of all kinds are saying, we're not going to take it. We would rather lose the job if we have to. But they don't want to lose their jobs. They want to keep their jobs. But they're saying, no, you don't get the jab. You don't get to work. How is that possible? This is medical tyranny. They're coming for you. They're coming for your children. They're taking all rights away. We need everybody to stand up and make a stand and say, no more. We're not doing this. You have the right to take the jab if you want it. You have the right to refuse the jab if you want it, if you don't want it. You have the right to work. You have the right to choose. You have the right to be free. God endowed us as free people. They are wanting to take our rights away. They're firing their best employees for refusing the jab. That's what they're doing. They're refusing their jab and they're going to be fired in December. We are making a stand here today with all medical employees of this evil institution called IHC, Intermountain Healthcare. They are tyrants. They are infringing upon our rights.
Welfare, not the healthcare. The welfare, yeah, exactly. Thank you.
You're right, brother. Thank you. We have a right to choose. We have a right to conduct our lives the way God tells us to. Our conscience tells us to. They are mandating jabs against our wishes. They're taking our right to work away. They are...
Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys.
Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! Over 1,000 of you are here today. Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! Spencer Cox, listen to us. Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! Spencer Cox, let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! This message is for you, Spencer Cox. Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! This message is for Joe Biden, too. Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon!
Let's go, Brandon!
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Vaccine mandates gotta go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Vaccine mandates gotta go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho!
Vaccine mandates gotta go!
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Vaccine mandates gotta go!
Hey,
IHC, what a shame on you. IHC administration is forcing them to not comply. Look at the sign on the church dogs. It's awesome. That's so great. It's paid for by taxpayer dollars. They want us out of this property. These guys want us out of this property. We're going to comply for now, just to be amicable. So we're gonna move to the sidewalk. But this is our property, just so you know, this is our property. It is our property. It's paid for by taxpayer dollar. We have a right to be here. We're gonna move people out. We're gonna move people out. That's all. We're gonna move them out. So everybody.
He said we don't got it. He said he doesn't know what you're talking about. We can stay. We can stay.
They say we can stay. They say we can stay. So we're here. We can stay here. It's okay. They say we can stay. They said we can stay. So if you want to be on the grass, we can be on the grass. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not a healthcare worker, but my spouse is. She's been here for 8 years, recently got COVID, and it was rough, but she did great. She got through it. But it's not about the science anymore, because I know another person that had all 3 vaccines. He's had all 3. He's like a vaccine crazy. And we did an antibody test, and he has no antibodies. And he's had all 3 vaccinations. So my wife has tons of antibodies, but yet she's still going to be forced to get the vaccine. So it's not about the science, it's not about anything, it's just they're trying to take control of us. So thanks everybody for coming out.
They are mandating a vax to their employees. That's what they're doing. Mandating vax. No jab, no job. We're going to fire you if you don't take the jab. This is unreal in America. Thank you so much. Thank you for the thumbs up. Unreal in America. No jab, no job at IHC. Can you believe this? That is wrong. This is the land of the free and the home of the brave. This is not the land of the sheep. We're the land of the free, the home of the brave. IHC is tyrants. You know that, right? They're tyrants. They're mandating no jab, no job. Oh my goodness. No jab, no job. Really? Really? Hey, you know what? We're lining up the sidewalk all the way down to 700 South. All the way down to 700 South. We're lining the sidewalk all the way down to 700 South. We have over 1,000 people supporting. You guys are heroes. Yeah.
You guys are part of it, so
The Lord will stand with us. You know, when we make a stand for freedom and for agency, the Lord will stand with us. He will bless us. Look at all these medical workers right here. These are the heroes today. These are the heroes today that are making a stand for choice, freedom. They don't want to take the jab. If you want to take the jab, go ahead. By all means, but we don't want it. They don't want it, and they're the medical workers. We're not going to lose. We're not going to lose anything. IHC means nothing, and I mean the administration of IHC. The hospital workers are here. We are making a stand with hospital workers. They're here. They are willing to sacrifice their job because they don't want to take the jab. No jab, no job, says IHC administration. Can you believe that? Boo! IHC administration, boo! IHC administration, boo! Boo to IHC administration, they're tyrants. They're trying to force vaccinate their employees. How is that possible in America? We're the land of the free, of the home of the brave. We have the freedom to choose. Yeah, there you go. So look at this sidewalk, you know, it goes all the way down to 700 South. And it's lined up with Patriots. We have over 1,000 people here, 1,000 Patriots standing up for medical freedom, supporting the IHC workers for their freedom to choose. IHC says, no jab, no job. We say, shove it. Shove it. No jab, no job, we'll shove it. Woo! Over 1,000 people here, my goodness, look. I mean, we're lined up all the way down 700 South. All the way down to 700 South. No jab, no job, says IHC. IHC is a tyrant. They're force vaccinating their employees. I spoke to one yesterday. He said, my job is really important. I'm going to have to take it. Can you believe that? That we have to put ourselves in danger because this vaccine is dangerous. And IHC is force vaccinating their employees. They say no jab, no job. Can you believe that? Is this America? Is this America? No, we say no. We stand with IHC employees for their stance to not take the shot if they don't want it. Now, if you want the shot, go, by all means, go take it. We say no. Hey, Larry. Where are you, man?
Medical tyranny, against the medical tyranny.
Thank you, Larry.
No jab, no job. That is abhorrent. It is unconscionable. IHC is a tyrant. They want to force vaccinate their employees. How is that possible in America? No jab, no job, says IHC? Really? Really? IHC is a tyrant. You know, heroes are fired here. Thank you. Heroes are being fired here.
God bless America!
Hospital workers, thank you for making a stand. IHC fires heroes. IHC is firing their heroes. The people who are standing for medical freedom. The people who are refusing the jab. IHC is a tyrant. They are tyrants, yes. They are force vaccinating their employees under the threat of no jab, no job. IHC is acting like a tyrant. They're communists. They're tyrants. We abhor that. Look at this. Over 1,000 people here today standing up for medical freedom. IHC is mandating the jab. They say no jab, no job. How is that possible? No jab, no job, really? IHC, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Spencer Cox, you should be ashamed of yourself. Joe Biden, you should be ashamed of yourself. Anybody going with this should be ashamed of themselves.
How's it going?
Hey man, it's going. We're doing good. Thank
Good
you
to
for
see you
coming.
again.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. Yeah.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you.
We have over 1,000 people here today.
Yeah, it's great.
She got elected.
¿Te vas a pasar para allá o vas a seguir por acá? Esta y para...
Oh my goodness. Do you know that we're 1,000 people here today? 1,000 people. Holy cow. That's more than 1,000 now. I didn't see this group here. 1,000 people standing strong here in St. George, Utah, standing for medical freedom, standing for the workers of
Let's go,
IHC
Brandon!
that have a choice. So we have 1,000 people lining up the street here all the way to the next corner, which is amazing. Thank you for coming here today. They are mandating the jab to all IHC employees here. No jab, no job, they say. This is abhorrent. It's unbelievable seeing this in America. And we say Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon!
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon!
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon!
Mandates are unconstitutional. They're against our founding principles. And IHC, being the tyrants that they are, is mandating the jab to their employee and saying, no jab, no job. No jab, no job, they say to their employees. They're firing their heroes. How is that? As a community, how are we to allow that? No jab, no job? I say, IHC, you're a tyrant. You are a tyrant, IHC. Spencer Cox, you're a tyrant. Joe Biden, you're a tyrant. All these people are tyrants. This is the United States of America, the land of the free, the home of the brave. We have over 1,000 people standing here today denouncing the unconstitutional mandate of no jab, no job being instituted across the plain of the United States of America. Can you believe this? This is unreal. We're making a stand. IHC is a tyrant. We will not stand with that. We will not allow it. We would rather get fired, lose our jobs. God will bless us otherwise. Won't He? Won't God bless us otherwise if we stand for freedom and do the right thing every time? He will stand with us. IHC can shove it. IHC can shove it. IHC can shove it. For every COVID positive, every COVID death, they're getting $38,000. Coercion is not consent. It's not proven safe or effective. Medical tyranny does not belong in America. People are not experiments of, like the Nuremberg. People are not experiments. You got to check out the Nuremberg Code. That's right. Resist their illegal tyranny. I'd rather have dangerous freedom than peaceful slavery. That's absolutely right. No vax mandate, my body, my choice. The protocol? Really? The protocol? We're going to submit to that, right?
Question it.
Stop the mandate. Stop the mandate. My body, my choice. No vax mandate. Stand for freedom, no mandate. We the people say no. We say no. If we lose the ability to choose, we all lose. Coerced compliance is Nazi, communism, Chinese Republic?
North Korea.
North Korea.
North Korea, yeah. Good ideas don't require force. COVID vaccines are safe? Question that.
No.
Stop the tyranny. Freedom to choose, no mandate. Forced vaccination, censorship. Lions, not sheep. That's what we are. We're lions. We're not sheep. I stand for medical freedom. Jab or job. It's not okay. Stand up for medical freedom. The tyranny stops when we all just say no.
Yeah.
That is right. I stand for medical freedom. Yes. What about natural immunity? What about that, right?
Is your name Raul?
Yeah.
My name's Bill D'Angelo.
Oh.
We're friends with Kren Tromar.
Yeah.
We're the neighbors that helped him.
They said to say hi to you if we saw
He
you.
said to say hi.
I love Ken, and I
Yeah.
love you guys for standing up with
Yeah,
us.
that is.
We're family.
We were the only ones.
Oh, man.
He is a tyrant. IHC says no job, no job. How is that possible in America? No job, no job, really? Come on. You gotta be ashamed of yourselves. The administration of this hospital is a tyrant. We're standing with the workers here, with the hospital worker, nurses, and everybody else for medical freedom. Medical freedom was IHC is denying the right to choose.
They want the money!
They want the money, that's right. That's all they want. They care about the money. They don't care about your health. The administration of this hospital, across the state of Utah, they do not care about your health. They care about the money. Yay! Let's go, Brandon!
Let's go.
Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! My employer is for medical tyranny, says this hospital worker. She says her employer is for medical tyranny. This is a hospital worker here I'm standing in front of. My goodness, can you believe this? How is that possible in this free country of America? We're the land of the free and the home of the brave. We're not the land of the sheep and the home of the lame. Let's go, Brandon!
Let's go, Brandon!
Let's go, Brandon!
Let's go, Brandon!
Hey, Joe Biden! Let's go, Brandon! Hey, Joe Biden!
Mighty sucks! Let's go, Brandon!
Hey, Joe Biden!
And Mitt!
Hey, Joe Biden!
And Mitt!
Hey, Joe Biden! Let's go, Brandon! Hey, Joe Biden! Let's go, Brandon! Hey, Joe Biden! Hey, Joe Biden! Let's go, Brandon! Hey, Joe Biden!
Let's go, Brandon!
Hey, Joe Biden!
Let's go, Brandon!
Spencer Cox! Let's go, Brandon! Spencer Cox! Let's go, Brandon! Spencer Cox! Spencer Cox! Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! Oh my gosh, 1,000 people or more here today. Wow, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. We're standing with the medical workers. Thank you so much for being here today. We stand for medical freedom. We stand with the workers of the hospital. We're standing with the medical workers here that are refusing to get jabbed. They say no jab, no job. We say shove it. Shove it. We say thank you. Thank you for those making a stand. Over 1,000 people here today. Let's go, Brandon. Hey, Joe Biden. Let's go, Brandon. Hey, Joe Biden. Hey, Joe Biden. Let's go, Brandon. Hey, Joe Biden. Let's go, Brandon. Hey, Spencer Cox. Let's go, Brandon. Hey, Spencer Cox. Let's go, Brandon. IHC. Let's go, Brandon. IHC.
Let's go, Brandon!
IHC. Let's go, Brandon. IHC. Let's go, Brandon. IHC. Let's go, Brandon. Children are standing here for medical freedom. IHC is taking their right away. They say no jab, no job. No jab, no job, says IHC to these local workers. No jab, no job, they say. That is tyranny. That is tyranny. No jab, no job. Really? Come on. IHC. Yeah,
Okay.
They are standing against their own They are against their employees, and they don't have no job. You believe this? IHC is a tyrant. They are fighting their heroes. Our heroes.
Where do I get the hat? Let's go! No way! Let's go!
You're amazing! They want to fire them. They want to fire the best hospital workers they have. IHC is a tyrant. IHC is a tyrant. They're firing their heroes. Our heroes. The best hospital workers are going to be fired for living in the town. No job, no job. No job, no job. IHC is a tyrant. IHC is a tyrant. IHC is firing their best workers. The best workers. No job, no job. No job, no job. They are firing the best workers they have. The best workers are being fired. The best workers